So we're recording. We're recording. I know. That's our friends. Our friends are going to see this. Say hi, friends. Say hi, friends. Yeah. Hi, friends. Welcome, family. I'm going to pre-record this just after this morning's coffee. There's a couple things I want to address.
Hi.
He says hi. Ignore all the interruptions in the background because that's my life and that's how I do it. And, you know, that's life. So, after this morning's show, beautiful, beautiful things happened as well. Towards the end, when we did the gratitude thing, and we put what we are grateful for in the background. I don't know if you felt it or not. I felt it. Nadia felt it. It raised the frequency. It did raise the frequency. We need to spend more time in that level of energy than we are. We need to be aware of, recognize the energy changing. When we show gratitude, towards our Creator and towards one another, it raises our frequency. Be aware of that. But on that note, recognizing the collective growing in what we're doing, we need to make sure that we never ever go back to what we were doing before. People will wake up. Okay. People will wake up to what is. Oh, he's giving kisses. People will wake up to understanding of how we were lied to. But the main thing is you need to understand that if you wake up to what went wrong, you recognize where it went wrong and where it went wrong with who. Okay? Once you recognize that, he's so loving. Once you recognize that, you never go back to it. We have to recognize what went wrong to begin with and what we need to recognize now as we move forward to never let it happen again. Okay? Okay. Ready? Yep. Maybe just got a short list. We're just doing a quick little video and we're going to upload it to our friends. Okay? Alright. So, the main thing is we never move backwards. We always move forwards. And we cut out the past and we make sure that we don't give consent to that ever happening again. Okay? That's all I want to say on that note. Now, on that note, one of the big things you need to understand, because of the season that we're in, because of the season that we're in, which is Christmas, and even though we know that the dates are off and they gave us December 25th if you celebrate Christmas, even Hanukkah, all those things, Kwanzaa, it doesn't matter, but you do realize that this time of year is the greatest collective energy that there ever can be year-round. Meaning, you recognize that when everybody comes together as a collective and they take even 2 days out of the year and they come together and it raises frequency, that means you're together with your loved ones as a collective. You're loving on one another. You're bonding together. You're breaking bread with one another. What you're doing is raising the frequency. But what you didn't understand in the background was the negative in the deep state and the cults got everybody in their homes doing their thing so they could go deep underground to do the greatest sacrifices there ever were. I know you don't want to hear that, but please understand. They knew that if we as a collective and our frequency was really, really high, they had to do something to counterbalance that. Meaning they would have to go down and do some of the ugliest things possible that even humanity can't even imagine. Because they're not human. Okay? Let's just get that straight. But they would have to go underground and do these things to counterbalance the great frequency that we were giving off on top in our realm, because we were loving on each other, breaking bread with one another, laughing, sharing memories, and welcoming new babies, and all kinds of things that we do at Christmas. Giving to one another, gifts. Leave Santa and all this stuff out of that, okay? As long as your intention is good behind it, it's not a problem, okay? It's not a problem. Just because we were lied to, and we know now, St. Nicholas was a real person. We do understand that. We're not here to get into detail. But we do recognize that we come together as a collective to just laugh and bring joy to one another, which raises our frequency. And for years and generations of thousands of years, they needed to break that and counteract it. Well, what's happening now is they've literally decapitated the heads of the evil. Keep in mind, this season, this holiday, no matter what you celebrate, your vibrations are so high, we're breaking through a level that you will never see before. Okay? You've never seen it. Past few years, been a little bit tricky. They're still taking them down. But to my understanding and what I'm feeling and resonating with is it's that bad stuff is gone. And this year when we get together, don't make it about bitching about politics. Don't make it about bitching about inflation. Yes, baby. Don't make it about all the troublesome things in the world. Make it about cooking with one another, breaking bread with one another, laughing, memories, seeing these little guys open their little presents and the joy on their face. Manifest that. You take it to a level that the enemy can't handle. Okay? So I want to talk about that. What was the other thing, bub? What we got? Oh. Declutter your life. Declutter the crap in your house. It could be physical, tangible things that you can get rid of. I don't need this. I don't need that. Just get rid of it. Declutter your life spiritually. Declutter your life physically. Declutter your life with even people in your life. Let your creator source, God, take out the garbage. And don't think twice about it. Yes, it can be hard. And we've been separated from many, many people because they're not ready yet. It's okay. Let garbage go. Okay? But guess what? Look at the positive. So if our creator source takes the garbage out, look at the positive. Look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Our creator is going to take garbage and he's going to recycle it. Make it something good that you can use later. Okay? Just use that analogy when you do that stuff. You can clean out your house and you can get rid of stuff. And it's really good. It's decluttering your life. But do it spiritually as well. Do it with family members that you just can't handle anymore. Let the garbage go because they can't handle it and they're blind. They don't know what they're doing. But your creator source with your manifestation and your good vibrations, it's going to be recycled and it will come back to you. It's a beautiful thought process if you put it in that term. Okay? What else do we have? Yes. The word focus. Focus. And Q used this on his last, his, she, it, whatever Q is. The collective. He said focus, and then the next line of the intel was he used the word focus and he capitalized it. I find it fast. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't need the notes anymore. It was capitalized, the word focus. And it was just so happened that I saw something this morning about a near-death experience in a woman that passed away. She met her ancestors, and they said, if you would just focus, if you focus, and they kept emphasizing focus, if you just focus spiritually, you are a co-creator. You create what's going to happen. You are creating your future. You are creating and manifesting what's to come next. Do you want good? Do you want bad? Do you want indifferent? Nothing changes. You co-create your future. That's what you're doing. So when you focus on the right thing, focus on the right energy, and you will create your future. He's calling the Native American experience right now. You know, we never actually did that, but whatever. Oh, he's blowing kisses. So we're blowing kisses real quick, real short, but these are things I want you to focus on. I want you to recognize past mistakes and make sure that it never happens again. And we're going to talk about this again. And on Wednesday, guess what? Wednesday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we are going to dive into past lives 100%. We can, absolutely, because we've had many. But an interesting thing that I want you to think about is, how about we look into your future? How about we manifest what your future looks like? And I'm not going to do the Kachina knife layout. I'm going to do what we call in tarot is a storybook layout, which means I just lay them out on top of each other in a linear line, and it tells me even more in-depth detail. So I'm going to change the way I read. There's many different layouts that you can use. I usually just use Kachina knife because it's very basic and it gives me what I need to know. But guess what? Wednesday, we can look into past lives, but let's look into our future. Now, please understand, tarot only pulls off the energy that is current. Wow, really? Thanks, Kayla! She's working on the kitchen. Anyway, we can look into the future and see where the energy stands now of what your future will look like. Now, please understand, you have the ability to change this. Or you can have the energy to be able to stay on the same path. So if it comes out really, really positive, you manifest the energy that it stays there. If it's a little bit iffy and you're not sure and it could get a little bit ugly, you manifest correcting it to make sure that it's positive, okay? So I'm going to change the way I read so you have more in depth and more detail. And then you be very specific with your questions. Where's my future going? It will just pull the energy off of you and what tarot says at the time. Tarot is changing all the time, but you constantly manifest. It's a teaching tool. It teaches you how to manifest where you're at the time. Okay? So Wednesday show, December 7th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's what we're going to do. And it sounds good. And I think that I hit all my bullet points today. What do you think? Did we do it? We did it. I'm going to tell them bye-bye. Blow them a kiss. Say I love you. This crazy child needs a haircut. This crazy little redhead. This crazy little redhead. We love you. And it was just a little pop-in to give you something to think about between here and Wednesday. And, you know, it's always love and light. We're going to do that. But let's raise the frequency. But I love this morning's show, and I think showing gratitude, we actually felt the vibrations rise. Right? Right? Thumbs up? Yep. Good to go? All right. Thank you, guys. I know. Lots of background noise and this little guy. But, you know what? It works. 15 minutes of normal life, because that's what it is okay, right? Right? Tell him, say bye-bye. Say I love you. He just learned to say that. Good luck getting him to say it, though. Say I love you. Say we love you. Love and light, some ch-ch. And I'll see you Wednesday. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. I love y'all. Bye-bye.